Hello students, how are you all? We have learned previous chapters, okay, and now moving to the next chapter. This is chapter number 5 and the name is Importance of Self-Management. We will learn in this chapter about the management, self-management, different areas of self-managing, right? So we are going to just move to the topics, right? What is the meaning of management? Management is organizing the things, right? Organizing the activities, organizing your behavior, everything includes in management, right? So what is self-management? Self-management is just managing yourself to achieve predefined goals, right? Predefined goal means just you have already put a goal in front of you. Now you want to achieve this, then you are going to manage each and everything from time management to your work skill, right? And to your behavior also. And students, do you know who manages our house? Our mother, She manages to do so many tasks. She does this by setting a goal. Do you know what is the goal? The family's well-being. The reason is the family's well-being. And she manages everything from cooking, washing clothes, your studies, buying stuffs for everyone and whole houses, right? Students, look this graph, look this figure, right? It contains 4 elements in self-management, right? The first is planning, second is organizing, the third is directing and controlling. Means you have put your goal in front of you, then you want to achieve it, right? So you need a well planning. Right? And you are going to organize your planning in a step-by-step manner, and you are going to direct your each and every steps that is going to achieve your goal. Means direction is also needed. And now you are going to control. Control means you are going to finish each and every steps within the time, right? Means all these steps are very, very important: planning, organizing, directing, controlling for the self-management, right? Students, now moving to the next, self-management skill. Okay, what are the skills? The first is initiative, the second is organization, and the third is accountability. Okay, we will learn one by one of these 3 key skills of the self-management, right? What does initiative means, right? Initiative means you are going to do any task, any work by believing your ability. Okay? And the students who will take initiative means the person who knows well about their capability, means they are able to take initiative regarding any task, any work, right? And the next is organization skill. You know what is organization skill? Skills, what is skills? You have time skills, energy, you have sufficient energy to do work, you have resources, means your efficiency. Means organization skill include your time management, right? And the energy level on which you are performing any activities, and your resources are available to or not, right? Means your efficiency is going to define organization skill. Okay, if you are going to your skill, you are going to efficiency, you are going to work with more efficiency. It is okay. And the students, we need to follow below mentioned steps to organization skill. What are these skills? What are these steps? Identify and define specific goal and break down goal into smaller tasks. The first is identify and define specific goals. Means first of you have to identify what is your goal, what is the basic need, what are the resources we need to performing the task, right? And how we are going to manage our time to complete, to reach your goal. Means the second step would play important role. Means you are going to break down your all the works, all the steps in a smaller part. And now you are going to complete this first part, then second, then third, then fourth, then complete whole task. Means you are going to manage your time, your skills, your resources, right? These 2 steps are playing an important role in organization skill, right? And now what is SMART strategy? SMART means S means specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Specific means you are specific about a specific task, means you are going to give a full focus to your effort. Is this okay? And measurable means if you are performing any task and that task is measurable, you can measure at your own. You can give a score to yourself, means you are how much parts you are completing a task per day, per hour, or per minute, means you can evaluate yourself, is called measurable. And achievable means that target that is achievable or not. Just put your target that is achievable by you within the time management, right? Without any loss. Okay? And students, most important is self motivation. You have to motivate yourself, right? Doing this performing task, right? And realistic means be honest about your work. If you are going to give 2 or 3 hours per day to your work, just give this, right? And don't pretend to say like this, I'm giving 8 hours or 9 hours per day to my work, to my studies. Just give 2 to 3 hours per day regularly, is called realistic. And time bound means you are going to make a time bound, make a specific time to perform sub parts of your task, right? Suppose you studies 8 hours per day, means you can give a time bound. After 2 hours, I'm going to give 5-minute break, right? And time bound specifies your speed of learning, your speed of performing any task, either it is your study or performing an activity, is in right way or not. Means you are performing well within first hour and then in next hour you are going to lose your work. It should be in progressive manner. Is this okay? And what is time management? Time management includes all the things, right? Deciding the goal, starting, planning, right? Dividing your task in sub-tasks and performing within the time, right? You are just giving small time to the specific small sub-parts of your task, right? Means suppose you are a student, means how you are going to manage your time. You are waking up early morning, just be fresh, right? And just take breakfast and start your studies and take a break and lunch, and again you can start your studies, and after that just go to for external play like a football, cricket, basketball, anything, or giving indoor games, right? Means you are going to manage your time. Planning means it is an important part of time management. If you are not planning anything to performing any task, then you are going to lose the task. Means you are not going to complete the task within the time, right? Means if you have given I have to complete within the 10 minutes this task, then you have to plan well. You have having proper resources to do this, right? So the planning is an important role to this time management, right? Do you know, students, during time management you have to estimate whole the time required for your task. Suppose we have to complete first chapter within 2 hours. So first, is this capable to your need? Can we do within 1 hour? You can estimate your time, right? You can decide your time. So it depends on our capability, okay? And the students, prioritize and schedule your task, right? Which task you have to complete first, means you are going to give an order of your task. Suppose you just wake up early morning and and you are not going to give your body to fresh, right? And not taking breakfast just to start your studies. It's look a bad manner. You have to prioritize. You have to give an order to your task, each and every daily routine, right? And schedule your task. And learn to say no, means which task you don't know about, that you don't like, please say no. But it won't harm your capabilities, it won't harm your strategies. If you are going to do any work, suppose I have to complete 3 chapters per day, means you have to make a list, right? And just say no to other activities. Don't do in between your studies. Don't just wasting your time on social media during studies. Means You have to say no to social media. This is the way we can manage our time, right? And spending the right time on right activities, right? If you are giving less time to your studies and maximum time to your social media and just chatting with friends, means it is a wrong way. You have to give a specific time and less time to social media, right? And you have to decide this. This is activity zone. You can perform this. You can evaluate this on the basis on the different benchmark. You can give these options 1, 2, 3 and 4. You can put this in a right manner. Means you are going to scoring yourself. You are going to evaluate yourself according to time management, right? Okay students, the next topic we will learn in next part of this video. Thank you.